I'm going to ask you something.
That's never a good opening.
No, seriously. Have you ever deleted someone's number, blocked them, told yourself, I'm finally over this person, and then somehow at 2 a.m., you're lying in bed thinking about them again?
Unfortunately, yes.
Okay, good.
Good?
Because I thought it was just me.
Here's the strange part. Sometimes you don't even want them back.
Wait, what?
You know they're not good for you. You know the relationship wasn't healthy. You know you were unhappy. You know going back would probably end badly, and yet you still think about them. Welcome back to Modern Mind.
Today we're talking about something a lot of people experience but don't really understand.
Why you keep thinking about someone even when you know you should forget them.
And before anybody gets uncomfortable,
we're not saying you should text them. Please don't.
Seriously, don't listen to this episode and suddenly send,
"Hey stranger, I've been thinking about you,"
at 1:47 in the morning.
Let me tell you about a guy I knew. We call him Danny. Danny had been dating this woman for almost 3 years. Everyone thought they were perfect. They looked good together. They traveled together. They had inside jokes. They had pictures everywhere. But behind the pictures, things weren't that beautiful. They argued constantly.
What happened?
She didn't trust him. He didn't trust her. They broke up, got back together.
That relationship was doing cardio.
Exactly. Eventually, they ended it. And this time, Daniel knew it was over. He removed her pictures, deleted the messages, stopped checking her social media. He started going to the gym, started seeing his friends again. He was actually doing better.
So he moved on?
That's what he thought.
What happened?
3 months later, his phone buzzed.
Don't tell me.
One message. "Hey, how have you been?"
Oh, no.
Exactly.
I already know where this is going.
He stared at that message for almost 10 minutes.
10 minutes.
And you know what he realized?
What?
He wasn't thinking, "I want her back." He was thinking, "Why did she finally stop chasing me?"
Okay, now that's interesting. We don't actually miss the person?
Exactly. Sometimes we miss the feeling, the attention, the familiarity, the version of ourselves we were around them, the routine, even the chaos can become familiar.
Hold on, you're telling me people can actually miss something that made them unhappy?
Absolutely. Your brain doesn't always confuse familiar with healthy. Something can be unhealthy and still feel familiar.
You can know someone was terrible for you, but still miss them?
Yes, and that's why telling yourself, just forget them, usually doesn't work.
Because your brain isn't a computer.
Exactly. You can't just press delete.
What?
Unfinished stories.
Explain.
Sometimes the hardest person to forget is the person whose story never got a proper ending. Thinking, what if I had said this? What if they had changed? What if we met at a different time? What if I had tried harder?
So you're not necessarily missing them, you're missing the ending you never got.
Exactly. The person you can't stop thinking about isn't the person standing in front of you. It's the person you imagine they could become. And that's a very difficult person to say goodbye to.
Okay, but let me challenge you. What if the person actually changed? What if they really did become better? Shouldn't people get another chance?
Sometimes.
Sometimes?
Yes, but change shouldn't be something you hear. It should be something you can observe.
Don't believe the apology?
Don't just believe the apology. Watch what happens after the apology. Because anyone can promise to change, but consistency tells the truth.
That's a good one. Can we talk about social media?
We have to.
Because sometimes you're finally getting over somebody, then you see their picture, they're smiling. They look happy, they're traveling, you're questioning your entire life.
Exactly. You're comparing your real life to a carefully selected moment from theirs.
So that picture doesn't necessarily mean they're happier.
Not at all. It means they posted a picture.
That's actually something people need to remember. But what about when you're lonely? Because I think that's when people are most likely to go back.
You're right. Loneliness can make the past look better than it really was.
Explain that.
When you're lonely, your brain starts remembering the good moments, the hugs, the jokes, the good morning texts. But suddenly you forget the arguments, the disrespect, the nights you cried.
So loneliness edits the story.
Exactly. It removes the parts that hurt and highlights the parts you miss.
Okay, so how do you actually know whether you miss someone or you're just lonely?
Ask yourself one question.
What question?
If they came back today, exactly as they were, would I still want them?
Wow.
Not the version you hope they'll become, not the version they were during the first 3 months, who they actually were.
And if the answer is no,
then maybe you don't miss them. You miss the idea of them.
So what do you actually do? Because knowing all of this is one thing, letting go is another.
Stop romanticizing the past. Remember the whole story, not just your favorite chapters.
Second.
Stop checking their social media.
That one is hard.
But every time you check, you reopen something you're trying to heal.
That's painfully true.
Third, build a life that doesn't leave so much empty space for the past. See your friends, learn something, exercise, travel, work towards something, not because you're trying to distract yourself, but because you're reminding yourself that your life is bigger than one person. And here's something people don't talk about enough. Sometimes moving on isn't about forgetting someone. It's about remembering them without needing them. You can love someone and still know they aren't good for your life. You can miss someone and still not go back.
So maybe moving on isn't, I don't care about you anymore.
Exactly. Maybe it's, I care about you, but I care about my peace more.
Okay. That might be my favorite part of this entire conversation.
If you're listening to this and there's someone you've been trying to forget, don't be angry with yourself because you still think about them. You're human. Some people leave your life before they leave your mind. And that's okay. Give yourself time, give yourself distance, and most importantly, to build a life that no longer needs their presence to feel complete.
Now I want to ask you something. Have you ever missed someone even though you knew going back to them wasn't good for you?
Don't tell us their name.
Definitely don't.
But tell us what you learned, because someone reading your comment might be going through the exact same thing.
And if this conversation made you look at an old relationship differently, share this episode with someone who might need to hear it.
And subscribe to Modern Mind. See you next time.